$300 to win. Pure stock Ford, the voice of Coastal Plains Raceway. Take us to green, Mike Leggett.
All righty, green flag is out for our first event of the evening. And it is a 25 car jumping out to a real advantage. That's the 61 of Larry Penny's getting passed all the way around, both sides. Cars are headed down the backstretch now, still sorting out. They're still 3 wide down the backstretch as they head into turn 3.
Yeah, cars spoken to the back of the pack. That's the Bristol Whipple and the 80 car to Jacksonville. He'll go to the next to last car. That's the 2 spots in the last position as the smoke still continues to develop from that machine. Meanwhile, they're packing them up 2 wide, sometimes 3 wide for 5th, 6th on back. Smoke coming from the 5 car now in the next to last spot. That's the 5 machine of Jason Miller. Nonetheless, leaders coming at turn 4. McGowan leading 2 complete. Together in white.
David McGowan doing what he does here at Coastal Plains. Pretty good, but he's second in the points. Had 7 wins, had more wins in this class than any other driver in that 25 machine. But here comes Dwayne Walker in the 48, closing in on.
One of the guys to watch at the 11 car, the green 11, Michael Phil Neal for the regulars at East Speedway. Make a move on the outside lane, battling for 3rd. Now he's going to have a car battle on the inside of him. That's the double deuce of Jonathan Belfier from Jacksonville. He'll pull to the inside. Now they'll fade back out single file. Meanwhile, smoke still continuing to bellow for Miller's machine as he drops next to last. Now trying to size up Billy Christian as they come to 3.
And Dwayne Walker took a look on the inside, coming out of turn 4, couldn't quite make it happen. He's right on McGowan's bumper out of turn 2 down the backstretch. Then you got the 22 machine set right back there in 3rd. That's Jonathan Belfort.
Oh, he got turned. He keeps it in the gas. Wow.
Yeah, he did. Almost lost it. Didn't even lose a position.
You know, we were talking about one car coming to the front. That's Dwayne Walker and a drift, and one car drifting to the back is the number 20, the 11 of Michael Real Deal Nil. He was in the top 3. Now he's drifted all the way back to 7th spot as the leaders are within front pack now, single file. Belfier goes to the inside of Walker. That's for 3rd spot as they battle. He gets loose from the outside in 1. That's going to allow Belfier to take the spot easily out of 2.
That's right. David McGowan still up front. Now Jonathan Belfior is in the 2nd spot. He sets his sights on the 25 of McGowan. As Dwayne Walker comes back, here comes the 10 car, Michael Moose, who's also run good this year. The 50 of Paul Ledford's moving up in there. Also the 21 machine.
Caution's out. They've got problems. Problems on the speedway, hard into the outside retaining wall on the back straightaway. Goes the number 10 car. That's the driver that resides out of car number 10, Michael Foes. Michael Foes in the 10 car has really walked
to the attention of the pit crew when we had the caution. Pace car about to make his way on the pit road. David McGowan and Jonathan Belfort are going to lead them to the green one more time. First caution, lap number 7. We're ready to go racing. Waiting on the green flag, and here we go. We're back on the green.
Yeah, they waited until they got to that line, but Michael Real Deal Nil. He'll peek to the inside of Dwayne Walker. Meanwhile, 3 wide for 5th, 6th, and 7th as they go back into turn 1. And now they're getting a little slideways. There's contact. Down around goes the 80 car. He about collects the 5 of Miller. And caution's out now for Bristol Whipple in turn 2. Mike?
Yeah, Bristol Whipple and the 5 machine of Jason Miller.
McGowan on the inside, Belfier on the outside. As they come to the yellow stripe in the apex of 3 and 4, they gas them up. They're in the gas of the greens in the air. As they come up to speed through the gearboxes, and it's going to be David McGowan pulling away. Oh, that bubbles from Belfier as he drops 4, 5, 6 spots, maybe almost in the back of the pack. Everybody slamming on the brakes and one to miss him as will still stay under green.
Yeah, it looks like he missed a shift coming in. Meanwhile, here comes Dwayne Walker in the 48, trying to make a pass now on McGowan. Out of turn 4, down the front there. Can't quite get it done as they dive into turn 1. Walker's still there. This time McGowan's held high. That may be the advantage that Walker needed to get by, but he's got the 50 and Paul Ledford beating on his rear bumper.
Dwayne Walker told me earlier this week he's going to come into this race with his guns loaded. He goes to the top spot in the 4 with a gets to get to the stripe. McGowan gives him the chrome horn. Back into 1. Here in the corner. The leader gets loose. He gets sideways in the turn. They're still going to hold on to it. Walker in the top spot at the exit of 2.
Yeah, it looks like David McGowan doing a little bump drafting on Dwayne Walker as they come down the front stretch. But here comes Paul Ledford in the 50 machine now. He wants that top spot.
Ledford will go to the inside. Walker about the back of the outside. That'll be 1 and 2 for the top spot. Throw a blanket over. Now Walker loses a little bit of momentum on the outside lane. Inside goes to Belfier. He'll go to the top spot of the back chute. Meanwhile, the 22 of Jonathan Belfier trying to shake off the cobwebs and get back into the top 5 as they continue to bump it back for the lead. It's a heated one between Ledford and Walker in 1.
That's right, and that 11 car seems to be dragging a brake when he gets into turn 1. A little bit of smoke coming off the rear brake of that car. But up front, Dwayne Walker doing what he needs to do. Here comes the 22, Jonathan Belfiore, who had that problem. Looks like he missed a shift on the start. He's starting to work his way back up towards the front now.
Lead pack is the best battle on the racetrack. Couple of tense moments here in the early going as we just passed about 12 laps now, 3 to the halfway marker. It'll be lap 13 this time by as the leader comes out of 4. It's Paul Ledford out in front of that number 50 car. Second spot, Dwayne Walker in third, keeping it right there within each other is David McGowan. McGowan might have backed off a little bit, Mike Leggett, because we're not even halfway yet. Maybe second for that last 15 lap sprint, but nonetheless, it's Ledford leading off forward.
That's right, Ledford got that Honda Civic out front. First one, I believe, to race a Honda here at Coastal Plains was Paul Ledford. He had a number 2 machine, took that to victory circle quite a few times last year. Now he's back with the 50 machine and doing a good job holding off the charge from Dwayne Walker. As they get the halfway step, Paul Ledford is your halfway leader. Field pretty much stretched out around the track now. Jason Miller into 5 will be the first car in danger of going on that down.
Yeah, just past the halfway mark, and your leader is Jonathan Belfier, but here comes Dwayne Walker in the red 48, big red, trying to pull back to the inside, down to the outside, looking him over in 1, and Mike Leggett, can we just say that Dwayne Walker, if he wins this race, he deserves it for the last couple of years, whether he's ran the big cars and super stocks. Remember back in 2008 where he plowed the wall hard in a fire inferno, cracked the retaining wall into turn 3? He's really worked hard, and he gets this $300 payday. It's something that he's definitely earned after a couple of tough years in the park.
Yeah, so I've been watching is the 22 and the 25. Jonathan Belfiore, the 22, just got by the 25 of David McGowan. But not without putting the bumper to the 25 a couple of times. But the 22, the move over flag, he pulls it down to the inside as Paul Ledford goes by on the high side. Meanwhile, the 22, Jonathan Belfiore, was taking a peek on the inside right now. David McGowan couldn't quite make it work.
He was trying to be the meat and the sandwich of that battle. He finally backed off. Now he's going to try it one more time out of the exit at 2. Tried to get to the left rear quarter panel of the 48. Couldn't get by him. As though he's single file. Put about 2 car lengths behind the 48. The longer as the leader is still Ledford. And here comes Belfiore to the inside with now 6 laps to go as they go into 1.
That's right. The 22 now has the second spot as they exit turn 2. Dwayne Walker going to try to battle back. Meanwhile, while they were ready doing that side-by-side racing, that let Paul Ledford put a little daylight between him and those 2 cars. Both of those cars washed up pretty high against the wall that time. Stayed off of it. We got 5 to go.
This time by, you're exactly right, Mike Leggett. 5 laps remaining, and you notice Dwayne Walker in a couple of early runs of this race. He backs off, then he picks up momentum, then he backs off again. Let's see if 3 times will be a charm. If he can get back in the gas and make it count.
He's right there. Had a little bump. Got the put the Intimidator move on the 50.
That was the lovely run. We were just talking about Bristol, and we saw something classic at Bristol.
And 22 goes to the lead, but here comes Ledford back to. Now, depending on what happens between the 007 and the 6, where they go, coming up here. Jonathan Belfiore has the lead with 2 to go.
The man that's in the bridesmaid spot, believe it or not, is Dwayne Walker because they're amongst crossfire. They got 2 lap cars around them. The leaders are battling for the top spot. They're going to come to the line, white flag, 3 wide. Watch what they do. Walker, can he get him? As they go into 1, it is still the leader. Belfiore hauling the mail out of 2 might take us to the finish.
That's right, Jonathan Belfiore, who had that problem on a restart. is on his way to picking up the victory here this afternoon. Paul Ledford's going to try one last time. A little bit too short. Jonathan Belfiore is your winner. Paul Ledford second, and Dwayne Walker in the 48 rounds out your top three.
Jonathan, congratulations, man. Great to get on here with the trophy there. And congratulations, great race and good show. Talk about lap 7, the caution fail, the incident of those, and the number 12 car on the over 21 on the back stretch. Come over the restart, missing the gear. Talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to beat the 25-mile straightaway. I didn't mean to miss the gear. I didn't know what happened.
And then, of course, you fell back to about mid-pack, then you had another caution, put you in the top 5 on the restart, and then the rally between you and Walker and Ledford, just magical racing one another.
Yeah, it was a good race. I didn't mean to get 55 in turn 3. Yeah,
great way to end the year. Got any sponsors or anything?
I'd like to thank